Hey, I'm Keith Merrow. We're hanging out here at NAMM 2014 with Dangerous Guitar.
I'm Wes Hauch. I play in a band called the Faceless and Glass Casket, and we're at NAMM.
So Keith, you're very heavily involved with Seymour Duncan. Talk a little bit about some of the new products you have going on and some of the stuff that you've been...
The new products for this year, they have the Vapor Trail pedal, which is a really cool delay pedal. They also have the Dirty Deed, which is kind of a dirty distortion overdrive style pedal. Really cool classic rock type tones. And then of course, you know, they're still carrying over from last year with the new 7 and 8 string pickups, the Sentient, Nazgul, Pegasus. Those are all been really cool pickups. Put those in my new signature guitar from Schector this year, which I'm really excited about. Sounds great. Yeah.
What was designing the guitar like? What was that process like?
It was pretty organic. I already kind of knew what I wanted, and I've just based it basically on an existing model they had and said, let's make these changes to it. So I had to pick the woods I wanted, you know, the neck profile, compound radius fretboard, stainless steel frets, all that stuff. So they were really accommodating. You know, they let me pretty much do whatever I wanted in terms of designing the guitar. So we kept it pretty clean, pretty simple. Great playing guitar, really excited about it.
I've been playing Duncans for a long time now, and I think that their line of pickups, particularly for like high gain stuff, is varied and kind of like each pickup is kind of acute enough to like perform a certain task. And they've got a bunch of cool stuff that's come out in like the last year that's I think more geared towards extended range guitars, like his new guitar and like a lot of the more modern, high gain, low tune kind of sound. So it's cool. I have a lot of fun with it.
What can the fans expect from this new Faceless record that you're doing? And also talk a little bit about your new band that you just joined.
Okay. I just joined a band called Glass Casket. Pretty legendary-ish, sort of like grassroots, the beginning of sort of deathcore kind of band, but we're going to be doing like a full-on death metal record. And it has Dusty Waring from Between the Buried and Me, also Blake Richardson from Between the Buried and Me in it. And probably within like the next 2 months or so, I'll be flying out to North Carolina, and we'll be working on a new record out there with Jamie King, producer who's done a few records. He did the latest BT Bam record. I think he did a record for Scale the Summit. He's doing a lot of cool stuff, so I'm excited about that.
Wow. So everybody in the metal community is super excited for this new Jeff Loomis and new project. Talk about the show. What can people expect from this show in a couple nights? This is the debut, right?
Yeah.
And also, tell us about the record, because I know everybody's like clamoring to get it.
Yeah. You know, obviously Conquering Dystopia, we're approaching release date of that. We're probably, I would say, end of February, somewhere in there. But our debut show, you know, the first time we're actually playing as a band is going to be this Saturday night at the Grove in Anaheim. So we're going to play, I think, 6 or 7 songs from the album off of that. So it'll be the first time people really get to hear it. So we're pretty excited. We rehearsed a couple days straight, you know, 12-hour rehearsal days, because it was the first time we actually got together as a band to play. You know, so we're just gearing up for that. The music is instrumental. There's no vocals. It's all basically guitars and drums and bass. You know, it's pretty raw. I would say it's leaning more towards, you know, kind of a death metal style, but it's really it's kind of atmospheric and pretty melodic at times, but it's also really dark sounding. So it's a little bit of a departure from stuff Jeff has done and stuff that I've done. So it's kind of its own thing, you know. We're just really excited to get it out there and have people hear it.
I know that when I played on the same song as Jeff Loomis for Michelangelo's Intermezzo album, I was like, holy shit, Loomis is on this, I better practice.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
How is that working with Jeff? I mean, you guys must really push each other because you're both great players.
Yeah, well, thank you. Working with Jeff is a humbling experience. It really is. I mean, he's one of the best metal players out there, you know, and he's kind of carrying the torch for that style of soloing. And, you know, working with him, we would have recording sessions that were 16 hours long. And he would play from beginning to end and never slow down, never get tired. And it was just, at the end, he's like, let's go watch a movie. He could have kept going. So it's really humbling and inspiring to work with him, and it's been a huge honor for me as well.